everybody? You are here rocking with the Pretty Nerd, and I am here alongside Jason DBKS today, again with another exclusive interview discussing his new banger of an animated movie film entitled Fuck Child Support. So, Jason, we literally met this time 1 year ago discussing your major motion picture, Got My Hustle Up, with heavy hitters such as Michael Blackson, the Bambi Johnson, Boo Pac, and of course it was starred and directed by yourself, yours truly, Jason DBKS. So we're here again because you've done it once again with a new amazing animated motion picture, Fuck Child Support. So Jason, can you go ahead and tell me a little bit about this film?
This is an animated movie, like you said. It's really just the first episode. I'm gonna make it a series. So soon there's gonna be more episodes to come. This first one starring myself, Michael Blackson, Busy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony, Faison Love, then some local comedians like my dude Boo Pac, Darnay, Seti C. We got Kyvie Kiss is doing a voice on there. She do 2 voices on there, matter of fact. Like I said, I'm looking forward to making it a series and making it a big deal. And it's already making a lot of noise, so we're getting ready for the release nationwide soon.
Well, I know that I am definitely excited. I know a lot of people are excited to see the entire film. A lot of you may or may not have been able to view the actual trailer of Fuck Child Support. So we actually have that as a treat for your viewing pleasures right now. So without further ado, I'm going to actually cut to the actual trailer of Fuck Child Support. So check it out.
Man, I'm sick and tired of these motherfuckers taking all my money. Listen, bitch, you better have my cash or my money or that's your ass. You don't even take care of my kids. What the fuck makes you think you gonna get my dough?
Nigga, fuck you, pay me, nigga. Come get your son, and I need my nails done.
This is her nails done.
And I do take care of them motherfucking kids. Just make sure you got that payment on time.
Boy, I ain't never getting a bitch pregnant. Child support will never know my name. Be on the lookout. Fuck Child Support, the cartoon coming soon. What up, Verge? Man, yeah, today kind of a bad day for me. But you always make me feel better, man. What you think about this child support shit?
Well, you know, we don't need child support. Cause we make a baby, we'll take care of the baby.
Man, you already know I'm taking care of my kids and they still taking all my money. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, Verge.
And that's what we do, bankroll. And then, if you take the test and it ain't mine, and I'm still sticking it, still gonna take care of the baby. Cause I'm bankroll, and I might be. Fuck child support. We don't need that in our life. Just another day and another dollar. Fuck the government, don't care about us.
Okay, Jason, so that looks amazing. It looks hilarious. And it also looks extremely complex being animated. It looks like it takes on a whole new world of, difficulty. But we'll get into that later. I actually wanted to ask you, within this movie, it seems like there is a social issue that you are addressing. So what is the social issue or the message that you are addressing within this film?
Well, in this actual film, I'm really just, I made it kind of funny, you feel me? So I ain't really go into too much detail, because like I said, this is just the first episode. But the actual message, period, with Fuck Child Support is just to show, like, that sometimes the fathers is taking care of the kids while the moms is out spending the money shopping and shit like that. So I do touch on that in the cartoon. And it's just showing that some of us fathers get the short end of the stick and we paying child support and still got our kids at the house and got to feed them, got to pay for all type of shit, while the mom just enjoying the money and still just never satisfied.
Gotcha. And that's understandable, and it's nice to actually see the viewpoint from the man's side. We hear so much from the female side and the difficulties that we go through, and I definitely don't want to minimize the difficulties of a single mom and the struggles that we face, but I think it's only fair that we address the other side of it and what males face and the system that is attached to it, and how it can hinder you all.
Yeah, it's basically the system that's messing everything up. As far as the single mothers, I support the single mothers and I love the mothers, and it just, like I was thinking on the way here, that's how it be. Like the good mothers, they got the baby daddies who don't really do shit, and them be the niggas that ain't even on child support, and then the fathers who taking care of their kids be the nigga that's on child support. So for some reason, that's just how it be, man. So it just, but the system itself fucked up because they don't be regulating where the money going, or
Right.
they don't give a fuck if you got a job, if you struggling, if you can't pay your bills, as long as you giving the money to them. You feel me?
That's all that matters. Understandable. So do you feel, obviously, I think that it's clear that you feel like there is a need for state child support reform, kind of like the movement that's going on with prison reform, and kind of looking into individual situations and kind of appropriating the sentence to make it according, make it appropriate, make it fitting so you can still live a life. So do you think that there is an actual need for almost like a movement for state child support reform, and have them look into maybe how things are and maybe changes that can be made?
Yeah, definitely. They definitely need to, but I'm pretty sure they probably not, because that's a big way that they making their money. So they don't really care. But if enough people could come together to voice and show their frustration with it, then maybe, you know what I'm saying, something could happen. But like even like myself, like they've been fucking with me so long, but I'm just now recently getting off child support for my daughter as of Saturday. So I thought I was already off. I just went down there this weekend, was happy trying to pay my last payment. They like, man, we just starting the process. So I don't know when I actually get off. They just started my termination process, but shit, once I get off.
So you're saying even after they give you word that you're gonna get off, you're not exactly off even then?
Nah, I was celebrating and everything the other day thinking I was off, and went down there and they told me I ain't even off yet. Told me they just started the process. So they just do what they want to do. They don't care. Then they say they owe me some money. They won't tell me how much they owe me. So I don't know what they done. They move on their own pace. And I'm still on for my son. So I'm just halfway off. But
so if you could like form together some kind of committee, or if you think you could do something that would make noise, what do you think, what type of actions do you think would be effective to maybe open some eyes?
shit, I don't know, man. Everybody got the same shit everybody doing. Only thing they seem like in this world what they respect is just marching and picketing and holding signs and shit like that.
Right.
That's the only thing motherfucker really can do. But somebody got to get into one of these meetings or something to talk to somebody who in control of this type of shit. I ain't really trying to be the one to get up to do it, but I will help organize something. But I'm just the nigga that's the campaign leader, let them know fuck child support, man. So if I can spark the person who got the knowledge and you know what I'm saying, to put it together, to talk to them, to help make a change, I'm with you. You feel me?
Gotcha. Understandable. And I think a lot of people will be with you. I think that your film is going to be effective in opening eyes and opening perspectives. So that'll definitely be important. Now, back to the actual film. Now, we know that, like I said, we were here 1 year ago discussing your other major motion picture, Got My Hustle Up. Now you've come back literally 1 year later, back to back, with another film. It's animated this time.
Yeah.
The other one was actual realistic form. I'm not sure exactly what that's called. I'm not technical. However, which type of movie do you think was more complex or more difficult for you to make or create?
Well, my situations be different. As far as like Got My Hustle Up took me a nice time to make that because that was my first movie. But this animation was different because at the time I didn't even know how I was gonna make it. I didn't even know nobody to do animation. So I've been doing this fuck child support shit for over 10 years, just campaigning, going to the child support office with fuck child support shirts on. I made a song called Fuck Child Support about 12 years ago. And that's the anthem for the cartoon. But like when I got somebody to draw the baby for me. My dude Dale, he drew this baby and I had him say fuck child support, it's supposed to be my logo. Then I posted and I was just talking shit like fuck child support cartoon coming soon.
Well, it works.
Yeah, and then my dude Mees hit me up like, man, I got a partner and shit. My dude Juan Adams, who do animation. I sent it to him. He did a little short thing for me. Then I knew from there that I could do something. But shit, the process took about like a year and a half that we've been working on it. And I had it done. I did all the voices at first, but then I said, fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and add some names to it like I do my other projects. So some of the voices then like I said, I did every voice on there damn near, like girl voices and all that shit, but I just started adding like certain people from my city, like instead
Wow.
So the original version I still got it. I was doing a lot of the voices And then I changed and had my dude G Field do a voice. You know what I'm saying? Added a couple other people, then added Michael Blackson, Busy Bone. Like the voice Busy Bone doing, I was the judge. But I took my voice out and added Busy Bone as the judge.
Okay, so that makes a lot of sense. So it's almost like you gotta cut a demo record for the film until you can fill the slots with the right person.
Yeah, well, I just was really just, cause like I just added more detail to it. Like I made Michael Blackson, he played my probation officer. Faison Love, he played the guy at the child support officer you pay the money to. And like I said, Busy Bone the judge. So I just put together a whole storyline, but the whole cartoon is based on a true story. Like almost even like Got My Hustle was based on a true story.
Right.
I made an animation based on a true story. Like talk about how I was going to Atlanta and coming back from Atlanta and got pulled over by the police, and the police searched my car and all type of shit. Now when you watch it, it's funny, but all this shit really happened. So I ain't gonna tell you too much, but everything in the cartoon is based on a true story down there.
And it's like
75%.
You can't make this type of stuff up. Like even the best creator. So real life events is always good to draw on, but sometimes it's unbelievable. Like Got My Hustle Up. I watched that, and sometimes of course you think it's a script. Like you have to remember it's actors. But to remember that it's real life events, sometimes it can blow you away. So it definitely blows me away. What would you say would be the biggest reward so far? Especially since you said it's going to be a series, which means it's going to continue. So you're going to keep having different experiences with it. So far, what has been the most rewarding part about getting this message out for you or getting this film out for you?
The main thing is just seeing my dude Juan Adams, the animator, get, you know what I'm saying, the shining light on him, you feel me? Because he been doing it for a long time. He older than me, and he been doing the animation, and just to talk to him and see that he finally getting his roses and that I could be someone to help him do that, that's what mean the most to me about the project. Because I know I'm just, as far as right now, we just getting started. We already done got accepted for 3 film festival awards. We won 1, I think 2 of them we waiting to see. We already got selected. But man, that's just the great thing about it, being able to work with somebody, come together, and like I said, it wasn't about necessarily the money. He just seen my vision and wanted to help me put it together and bring it to life. So and I told him, like, man, I was gonna make this shit big. So for him to be satisfied and seeing how big I'm making it from different people mentioning it online and how big it's getting and how much love we getting. I just had 2 billboards up at the same time and had people standing up on the billboard taking pictures. So I just appreciate the love that I get in the city, and I'm just trying to keep it going. So I know I haven't even really released it yet. So
exactly, and it's already, I think people were waiting already though from Got My Hustle Up. It was very anticipated for the next project, and I know that probably puts a ton of pressure on you because you're still a human being, and people probably think or expect you to you perform like a robot, you know, so it's easy to get that misconstrued. However, it's understandable, you know, but people were anticipating your next film, and people are still anticipating the next episode and the next film after this. So the pressure is definitely on for you, to say the least. The pressure is definitely on. Now, what have you learned so far with this film, now that you didn't already know with filming Got My Hustle Up? I know we've already talked about, you know, you didn't know how you were going to even do an animated series. Now you have that connection. You saw how that possibility can manifest. So what ultimately have you learned so far with this project, doing it especially 1 year after you dropped the first one?
Well, yeah, I mean, even like with that, like even like when I was working on Got My Hustle Up, right when that was dropping, I was working on this. I was working on Fuck Child Support. So a lot of this stuff, like when I did that interview last year, I was already working on the Fuck Child Support. So a lot of this stuff, I don't ever stop working. I just always have different things that I'm doing. As far as learning, I'm learning shit every day, because there's always something, especially in working with these different people in the industry and just getting the paperwork right and getting the business right with everything. And a lot of stuff I'm doing now with my other projects, flying a lot of people in, and everything moves so fast. It's just trying to keep track of everything that I'm gonna need, because once the shit start, it don't be no time to rest and shit. Like, it's just nonstop. That's why right now, been my first time in probably like some years that I done took a few weeks, well, not even, probably like 2 or 3 weeks, just to take a break from thinking about trying to make a movie and shit like that. But I just filmed one like on June 4th, I had a big movie I did. So I've just been trying to take some time to let my mind
catch your breath for a second, right? And sometimes you need time to reflect. If you move too fast, you miss the moments. And I don't know about you guys, I'm definitely a moments type of girl. Like, I live for moments. I live for the possibility of good moments, and I live for moments that have happened in the past. It can definitely give you something to hold on to. And it's easy when you're a workaholic. It's easy when you're on the grind, especially when you have goals and you're used to meeting those goals, to kind of let those moments get past you. And you don't want to do that, because the entire city is definitely behind you, to say the least. Like I said, they put pressure on you that's probably a little annoying and unbearable, but you're handling it well. So we've discussed the fact that you do work nonstop all the time. You just finished, like you said, a major movie. You're currently doing some things to finish up the next project that you want to drop. Are you able to tell us anything about any of these projects?
Yeah. I got a lot of stuff. I got a movie called Fit Now with Curtis Snow from Snow on the Bluff. I've been working on that since 2018 with my dude Peso. That's been a process putting that together, but that's
shout out Peso.
Yeah, we getting that together. We finally got that in the final process of the editing, so I'm trying to figure out when we're gonna release that. Then I got another movie called Love, Loyalty, and Death. I've been working on that for like a year. I got Tyron Turner from Menace to Society, Gunplay, Rick Ross artist. I got this girl Jessica R. Ryan from the movie Plug Love, Tia Beckett from Love and Hip Hop, a couple other people and shit. That's my dude Julian Cook and my dude Mousetrap. We doing that one together. That one, hopefully that one be out at the end of the year or it'll be early next year. Then I got another movie I just filmed called PUA, starring Ha Davis, Comet J. Will, Boo Pop, Hoops from Flavor of Love, Just Brittany from Love and Hip Hop. Probably forgetting somebody. Then I got another movie I just did 2 weeks ago called Up in the Club. That's starring Clifton Powell, Terrell Hicks who played Keisha and Belly. I got DeAndre Bonds, who plays Scully in Snowfall. I got my dude Jamal Woolard. He was also in Got My Hustle Up. I got him in there. Mazzani, she a famous pole instructor. I got her in it. I got a lot of people, man. I got so much stuff. I be trying to remember all the stuff I be doing, and I got My Hustle Up too on the way.
And that we definitely look forward to. And I feel like you keep the city working. You give a lot of people reasons to shine. You give them their time to shine, and a lot of people are appreciative of it as well. So I know we discussed a lot of the positives and a lot of the negatives. With you reaching different levels and different plateaus and continuing to progress and be successful in itself, of course, you're going to experience things that maybe are displeasing or not fun to deal with. What would you like to say about anything that has been said to you, about you, from people, things like, that people that have doubted you, that maybe thought that it wasn't going to get done? How do you feel about that now? Now that you're almost done with number 3, you'll be done with number 4, and you just continue. You make it look easy, when it's really not. What would you say to those people who doubted you, or what we would like to call haters,
I mean, I just look at it like, sometimes I don't even look at it like hate. I just know the shit I'm doing most people seem like it can't be done. Right. So even like when I'm reaching out to a lot of these famous people, I be used to it because they do bigger movies, so they used to what a filmmaker might be on or how he might handle shit. So when I come at them, they think that, this nigga, he just about to give me some money and he don't really know what he doing. This ain't nobody gonna ever hear about this. This gonna be some low budget shit. But I'm used to that. And as far as like all the other, that's why I'm doing all these movies, because a lot of people don't know that. Like now my name buzzing, but I know by next year when all my films come out, they ain't gonna be able to deny me. Cause like, you know what I'm saying? All the film, like the COVID-19 shit helped with the filmmakers because it made everybody sit in the house and made everybody be on the same level. It wasn't no movie theater, so that gave everybody a chance to sit in the house and watch Got My Hustle Up the same way they watching Menace to Society and Belly, and then you can compare them to people who like my movie better than a lot of these films. So it's like, I ain't tripping about the people who talking shit and say shit, because they don't really do nothing but motivate me to keep going, and because I already know how they feel. I already know that. I know, and in some forms they right, because I ain't go to school for this shit. I'm all self-taught. That's why my story gonna be the story that's gonna motivate the world and let them know you can do anything you put your mind to. It don't matter if you went to school for this shit. Just like I'm right now smoking weed on this interview. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. I'm gonna smoke a blunt and come up with a hit movie. You feel me? And another motherfucker can not be smoking, and all they gonna do is put more effort into hating on me. You feel me? So
right, and come up with nothing, come up with trash. Can't even do it. You know, I completely understand. So when will and how will, if someone, first of all, I want to ask, when will Fuck Child Support be available nationwide?
Well, I'm working on that now. I'm about to get ready to release it on Amazon Prime Video for like transactional, where you can rent it for like $5 or something just to watch it online. And probably like at the middle of July, it'll be on Tubi TV. You'll be able to watch it for free on Tubi, and then I end up putting it on Prime Video for free. But I got a couple other people interested in it, but they more or less want the whole series. So that's what I wanted to do, put this first episode out and see how people liked it, and before I put all the effort into trying to put some shit together. So now that I know people like it, I'm about to buckle down and get these other episodes and storylines together and shit, make this as big as I can make it.
Continue. Well, we're excited to continue to experience the saga of Fuck Child Support. We're definitely excited to experience the rest of the projects that you have up and coming. Look forward to Got My Hustle Up too. You heard it first from the one and only Jason DBKS. That is coming for you as well. Okay, so again, you were rocking with the Pretty Nerd alongside Jason DBKS with an exclusive, bringing you all the new news for all you fools. Once again, pay attention. Can you go ahead and share all of your social media if we wanted to find you anywhere, if anybody wanted to contact you? What would be the best way? How can we stay updated on the newest films and when they're coming out? What's the info?
You already know on Facebook it's going to be Jason Hampton. On Instagram and everything else going to be Jason DBKS. Then you'll be able to catch me on my website, gotmyhustlup.com. It's getting updated right now with my Fuck Child Support shit and all my new covers for my new films, and then keep you updated on when they coming out. And like I said, the best way is just to get on my Facebook page on Jason Hampton, because that's the most that I post on as far as social media.
Awesome. And don't get it twisted. Don't call him Jason Hampton in the streets. He's not going. Jason DBKS, yours truly, rocking with the Pretty Nerd here with that exclusive. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you so much again, Jason. I'm always excited to be able to speak to you, for you to take some time out for me. I truly appreciate it here on the Pretty Nerd Network. So thank you guys for checking it out. Stay tuned for more updates, more information. Follow that social media, and we'll holla at you.